evening and welcome to Information Please, your Peoria Public Library on the air, bring you information about your library and your community. This evening my guest is Alyce Jackson from Peoria Public Library, and we're going to talk to you about summer reading. Hi Alyce.
Hey Tricia.
Well, we've already been working for most of a year to get ready for this.
Yes, just flow from one year right into the next year. No breaks, no breaks.
Yeah.
It's always summer.
But we've got a great program planned. What's our theme this year?
This year we are doing Pause to Read. It is actually a state library theme, or I'm sorry, Illinois Library Association theme. They have a committee called I Read, just the letter I and read, and they pick out different themes for different years, and we've gone with the state theme a few years now. So it's Pause to Read. You can see the paws from the different animals holding the books. It's been a fun one to work with the different animal programs and different things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
well, and the reason we're talking about it now is because sign up is starting May 1st.
May 1st. I can't believe it. It's like just right around the corner.
Yeah.
We're all ready though. One thing we're going to do different this year, for those of you that have only participated over the last few years, we've done online sign-up. So you would either do that from home or from one of our computers at the library, and it was all online through a system, a database that way. Well, we're kind of going to go retro or old school with our sign-up, and we're going back to paper charts. We'll break it down by age categories with the youngest up to the oldest, and we'll have those paper charts that everybody will come in each week and sign their name.
Yeah, and because what we were hearing from parents was that the kids really wanted to take ownership of this, and on the computer they couldn't.
Yeah.
But if you can,
if you actually go in there
and sign it, and all the members of the family. And the other thing we heard from some of our seniors who like to do summer reading, because this is for all ages, was that the computer was a struggle for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just plain didn't even have the paper charts. We did away with them, went all electronic, and it turned out maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I know so many things are digital now, and everybody has a smartphone, and everybody has computers supposedly, but that was something that people really wanted to go back and do that paper chart and have ownership.
And there's going to be people who would prefer the digital, but we can't do both. It's just it gets too confusing.
It does. It really does.
This is something everybody can do, even the little ones, people who don't have computers, and give you a reason to be in the library every week.
Yes, exactly. So like you said, sign up starts May 1st, and it is open to all ages, babies up to grandmas and grandpas. We're always encouraging families to read together, siblings and parents and friends, however, book clubs, whatever you want to do. Just get out there and read. That's the best part of it.
Yeah. Do you have to have a library card to participate?
You don't have to have a library card. We do like to encourage people to read library materials because, of course, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, we're here, a great source. You don't have to go buy a book, but you can get one for free or download one.
Download off of our website. But no, you don't have to have a library card, and you don't have to be a patron of Peoria Public Library. If you are from another one of our outlying libraries, that's fine too.
You can still come.
We allow everybody to sign up and be part of the program.
Well, and what works so well is so many people may live in one of the bedroom communities that surrounds Peoria, but their life is pretty much in Peoria. They're here for swim lessons, piano lessons, work, to shop, and it may just be easier to be a summer reader at Peoria Public Library. So everybody's welcome.
Yes, please. Please come join us.
So once they sign up, which starts May 1st, and really you can sign up into any time when the program starts.
Yes,
you can sign up.
The actual first week of the program is June 9th. So that is week 1, and runs for 7 weeks, so through July 26th, Saturday, July 26th. So anytime during that period, what we want you to do is come in and sign that you've read your 3 hours. 3 hours a week, that's it, real easy. About 30 minutes a day is what we tell people. But once you've signed up at a location, one of our branches, we ask that you report back to that branch. Now, if you've signed up at McClure and you realize that you're actually heading to North more often, we can move your charts out there, that's fine. But it's easier for us to keep track of everything if you kind of pick one location to report back to each week.
And I think most people do that have a home branch that they like the best.
Exactly.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, closest to home or work or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So then you just report back in once a week, and like we said, you're just going to go in there and sign your name. Everybody will have their own charts, the littles all the way up to the bigs, and you just go and sign your name, and a staff person initials it, and easy as can be. That's it.
And then what happens? Why would anybody want to bother to do this?
Why would you want to do this?
Why would you want to do this? Come to the library every week and sign a chart.
We've got some great prizes.
We do.
After 5 weeks, you can earn a ticket voucher for Peoria Chiefs game. They've worked with us again this year to offer ticket vouchers for 2 August games, Monday, August 4th, Monday, August 18th. They're evening games, so after work, after you're playing around all day, go hang out at the Chiefs game for free.
And the fun thing here is you can get all your family vouchers gathered up, or the neighborhood kids, or older folks may want to get their group of friends, and somebody take those vouchers, and then you go pick up your tickets. You have to exchange them at the box office.
Yes, you do.
You can pick your seats and all that.
And then you can all sit together for that.
Sit together and have a great time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a free night out there. So that's after 5 weeks, and then after 6 weeks, you can earn a party pass to our summer reading party that we have every year. And this year, it's a new and exciting location for us. This year, let me get ahead to that. We're going to be at the Riverfront Museum.
Yeah.
This will be something new for us. We have been at the zoo, and we've loved being there. They've been really great to us. We're still working with them on some things. They're just not our party location this year. But we will be hanging out at the museum this year on Tuesday, July 29th in the evening. So once you've hit your 6 weeks and you get that party pass, then your whole group there can go to the Riverfront Museum for free.
Yeah, and it does run for 7 weeks, so this gives you can miss a week if you're going out of town, you just don't get there, whatever. If you just do the 6 weeks, you get that party pass. And the Riverfront Museum is going to be ours. It's open. You get the IMAX theater. Do we know what's going to be showing?
We don't know what they'll show that evening, but they'll show a couple different things, short films, so that you can go in and out.
And not spend your whole night in the IMAX.
Exactly.
And the planetarium.
Yep, the planetarium will have a couple different shows going on throughout the evening, so same thing. People can go in and out. If you haven't been in either of those, it is a really cool experience.
Yeah.
And then there will be, the exhibit at that point should be Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Which, exactly. We thought that sounded like a really fun family...
family-friendly show.
Yeah, family-friendly exhibit there. So,
well, and then there's always the ongoing attractions, the sports,
the
IHSA, and then there's the River Museum that has all that cool stuff in it about the Illinois River.
Exactly. So so we'll be able to utilize everything there in the museum.
Yeah. And we're adding our own touches to that, too.
Yeah, we've got a couple fun things planned for the evening, as well as our grand prizes that we'll give away at that time. It is must be present to win, but we'll draw names from those that have come in with their party passes. So that is the best way to get some of these great prizes is to come to that party. We have, speaking of that, we have some really cool prizes from some different places. Again, this year we've got Olive Garden with a dinner for your whole family, basically. We've got some different coupons from different businesses for food and from the Sewing Center and a couple spas and some other things like that. So a wide variety of things to give away to everybody.
That people could win, And it's a great value when you think of what, museum admission is.
Yeah.
Plus the cost of a planetarium show, plus the cost of the IMAX theater. You actually have earned a pretty substantial reward just by reading 3 hours a week. And if you're talking about taking your whole family and grandma and grandpa and the nieces and nephews, you've earned something worthwhile.
Definitely. That price tag is not cheap. So
and of course that's provided by the Friends of Peoria Public Library, who are so generous.
They help us out just to no end. They really have worked with us every year with helping out with all of our programs, and this one is the biggest that they help us out with.
Yeah.
So they help us pay for the party and for a lot of things we have going on that night.
Yeah, and we should encourage people to visit the Friendly Finds bookstore. There's the one at Main Library that's open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday from 1 to 4, and it is bursting with books right now.
It really is.
Kids' books, cooks' books. I went down and visited yesterday. I couldn't believe how many audio books they had for sale. And these things are like $1, $2.
The price can't be beat.
Yeah, you can't beat the price. You can really load up on books and take them home, share them, whatever, donate them to someone else at the end. But all of those, that stuff that they sell for 50 cents and $1 is what supports so many of our programs, summer reading and the children's programs. So. And of course we have bookshelves at North and at Lakeview and at Lincoln. I don't think we have one at McClure.
No.
It's the only place. Every place else you can buy gently used books.
Gently used, yeah. It's a great idea, especially with summer. If you are going on a trip or whatever else and you don't want to take, some of those library books you've checked out, take a couple of those paperbacks that you pick up at the bookstore.
Yeah, because you can leave them in the airport for the next person.
Yeah. When you're paying $0.25 for them, it doesn't
really matter.
Doesn't matter as much.
So much, yeah.
But so the Friends of the Library, they're one of our biggest supporters and biggest help with this program. Yeah. We're also working this summer with the Peoria Humane Society because Pause to Read.
They have plenty of pause.
Yes, it fits right in. And so some people may be familiar with the Pause to Read therapy dog program. And we've partnered with the Humane Society for years on that, where they bring the dogs in and kids can sign up to come in and read to the dogs. If you haven't seen it, you should just take a look sometime. Watch our calendar to see when they're going to be here, just to see. It's really touching. It's really sweet to see.
Yeah, the dogs are very
they're
non-judgmental.
Yes,
of reading skills.
Yeah, they don't care. They just sit and listen. It's so sweet. And the kids really enjoy it too. So we've partnered with the Humane Society for the Pause to Read, and we're working on possibly an adoption event to have this summer. And
nice.
We've taken pictures of some of their therapy dogs to have as our mascots at each location. There'll be kind of life-size standees at each location, and so keep your eye out for those.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun things in the library. Having to do with Pause to
decorations
Read.
And things.
Our decorations and some of our theming is going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Yeah. We're encouraging people to have their picture taken with our mascots, because they are about the size of some small children.
There's some big dogs that do that, but the kids love them. And they're great advertisement for reading this summer.
Definitely. So that's a lot of fun. Like I said at the beginning, we're having a lot of fun with the theme, with planning different story times and movies and crafts and everything else. It's a lot of fun.
Can you tell us about some of the programs that are going on this summer?
Well, we've got Pause to Read scheduled for every location this summer for all of our branches. We weren't able to get them on the Bookmobile. That's a little tricky to get the dogs on the Bookmobile, but we were able to get them at
maybe a Chihuahua. A whole army of Chihuahuas.
There you go. But then we've also, like I said, we're trying to do the adoption event, if we can get that lined up okay. We have lots of movies that are geared around the Pause theme, animal movies of different sorts. We have got some planned for North as well as McClure, so you've got a couple picks there. We also have some different, like pick your favorite pet, or pet of the week type of thing to vote on. We have some story times and crafts, like I said, that are with the whole dog or pet theme. We keep going to dogs automatically. It's just a habit, I think, but we have to always remember, there's cats and other things as well.
Well, and we have an archaeologist who's going to come and talk about the history of dogs, how they went from being wolves at the fireside to next to you on the couch.
Yes, exactly. How it went,
and she's going to talk about her work with dog archaeology over in Indiana, and so that'll be fun.
Hopefully be able to bring some neat artifacts for us to look at. That's going to be interesting. That will be not only for adults but for kids too.
That's for all ages.
For all ages. She will gear that.
Be for everybody.
So that's going to be
some things
unique. But so we've got a lot of things like that planned based around the theme. We've also got our tried and true, all of our story times and our craft times, our STEAM programs that are going on for the science and technology.
STEAM. I'm not sure everybody knows
Engineering, art, and math.
Very good. Whew. I'm not sure I would have remembered engineering.
I always forget that one. I always forget that one.
There's a big emphasis on STEAM right now because of our partnership with District 150 and trying to back up the schools and provide more activities and more support for that type of learning. I think especially for young ladies aren't always attracted to the STEAM type things, but the kind of things we're doing with Legos and the Lego robotics
it's
are wonderful.
Funny to see the groups that come in for that. It is becoming more of a mix of guys and girls. It used to just be the boys, and now you see the
there's too many jobs in that now for it just to be the guys. It's got to be the girls too, and I think it's just kind of being exposed to it early on.
I think so, and seeing that it can be educational as well as fun. So we've got some neat STEAM, or STEM is the other term that they use, programs going on. They may not be labeled that, but once you read what the description is, you can tell, oh yeah, this fits into this.
Which all of this works out great because it's a great way to just come in and be able to look at the books, pick out the books you're going to take the next week, be able to sign in on your contract right then for summer reading. And
definitely.
it's a great use of everybody's time to be able to get those kids there and get them supported.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So let's summarize a little bit.
Okay.
Again, we're going to sign up starts on May 1st.
Open to all ages. Don't forget that. We have to make sure that we encourage all of our families to read together.
Yeah, you don't have to have kids to be a summer reader.
No.
You can be a single that lives downtown in a condo, and you can still come into whatever library location you want and sign into summer reading. And we'll have activities. I think sometimes people think the activities like the summer reading party and all are just for kids, but this isn't the kind of party where it's cake and balloons and clowns. It's the entire Peoria Riverfront Museum.
Yes. So hopefully that will encourage or entice some people that maybe haven't participated before to join us this summer.
Right. It's going to be a lot of fun for everybody.
Yeah.
So we have story times at every site for all locations. And so over the summer we'll focus a little more on the pause to read theme.
Everybody's been busy talking about pulling their animal books and getting their lists of animal books so that they can tie in with the theme.
Yeah. When somebody comes in and signs in, do they get anything to show that they're a summer reader?
When they sign up for summer reading, we will have a bag for every person that signs up. And in this bag, it'll have your kind of an FAQ sheet, just your ins and outs, and welcome, and give your dates, and the back of the sheet will have kind of a checklist so you can see week 1, week 2.
Yeah, that'll be a good thing if you don't actually remember. Summer
put
can
it on
be a
your
blur.
fridge. Yeah, put that on your fridge, and you can say, oh look, here's week 1. We need to go down to the library and sign in for our week. It'll have all the basics on there, the dates, and read 3 hours a week, and contact information for us, so if they have any questions, they can get a hold of us. And it'll also have some other little trinkets in there, some fun stuff to do, things like that. So once everybody signs in, they'll have that bag. So make sure you get in there early and get signed up to get your bag.
Get it and ready to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and when people talk about story times, if they're not familiar with our programs, they may not realize that we even have story times for babies.
Yes, we have them for all ages of kids.
Yeah, little tiny ones. And
we
then
have some.
There's family story times. At North Branch we have PJ story times.
Yeah.
And I think they may have done that at Lakeview as well.
We've done a few at Lakeview. They do once a month at North, though, with the PJ story time. So watch for that.
How does PJ story time work?
Well, just exactly what it says. Show up in your pajamas, bring your blanket. By the time you've finished with your stories, you're ready to head home and go to bed. It's amazing.
And that's for the kids that fall asleep in the car on the way home.
Like mine, but it is a lot of fun. They do a different theme each month with that. I know this summer one of the themes will be tied with the summer reading theme with Pause to Read, and we'll have actually Forest Park Nature Center coming for that one at North in July. They're going to come and talk about the different animal paw prints and recognizing animals and different things like that, and they will actually bring a couple animals with them. So that's
we don't know what yet, though.
No, they haven't told us.
Surprise.
Yeah, but if you
probably
can't make
who's in a good mood that day.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But if you can't make it to that PJ story time to see Forest Park, they will be also at Lakeview's Family Fun event in July, and they'll also be at the McClure branch. So there's a couple opportunities to see that program.
Or if you really like them, you can go again.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And maybe it'll be different animals.
I have to ask you, Alyce, do you remember the time we took the llama in the elevator?
I do. I do. That's been some years ago.
It's been a while. It was before we remodeled, but I vividly remember riding the elevator with the llama.
And you can't, not many people can say that when they go to work. They ride an elevator with a llama.
But I took the llama in the elevator. Yes, we did do that.
Yes, we did.
We've had some wonderful times with different animal parties, and so is that the only one we're doing this year? We have the reading therapy dogs, and we have Forest Park. Any other chances to see?
At this point, that's all we have planned, but it is still early.
Something could be added.
You never know. You never know what might pop up. But those are the ones we have planned right now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we've got a few minutes left here, so if somebody's tuning in late, let's go back and talk about the program a little bit, summarize for people so they don't miss any of it. You just come in and sign up, any location, sign up your whole family, everybody, any age.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a family. You can be by yourself.
You can be by yourself.
Seniors, your book club, your neighborhood, whatever. Yeah. And we do have groups that sign up too, like daycares. If you're working all day and working a second job at night, and your child's at daycare, there's a good chance your child's going to participate.
Yes, because we do outreach to different senior centers and daycares, the whole gamut.
We have 14 deposit collections, and I think most of those groups have been invited to be summer readers too.
Yeah.
A deposit collection, of course, you want to explain that?
Oh goodness. Well, the outreach department, they go to, I believe it's 14 different locations, and they have an actual library there, and they swap it out, so to speak, every so often, and so then the people there at the senior center, the nursing home, whatever it may be, they're able to get some books.
Yeah, usually somebody volunteers to be the librarian, and they keep track of who has what book, and they take requests.
They don't have to worry about making it to one of the branches. We bring it to them.
Yeah.
So it's a great service that Outreach does.
Can people sign up on the Bookmobile?
They can. Please do. Please do. If you're a usual Bookmobile stop person and you have your normal stop that you meet them at, make sure you ask about summer reading.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I forgot what I was going to ask you. That's unusual for me.
That is.
But yeah, the Bookmobile is going to change its schedule for summer.
Yes,
do we know that? Yeah. So we'll have a new schedule out very soon. And it'll be going to more neighborhood stops probably over
throughout
the summer.
Yeah.
Because during the school year, we're going to a lot of schools and daycares.
Yeah.
And
so then during the summer, some of those free up so they can make more neighborhood stops to just stop right there on your corner.
Yeah, and of course we always put that Bookmobile schedule on our website at peoriapubliclibrary.org.
Yes.
And we have printed ones people can pick up, and we often put it in our newsletter passages.
Yes, yeah.
And I should remind people that you can sign up for passages on our website and get it delivered to your inbox via email, or you can go get a PDF version of it, or come to the library and pick up a paper copy. Yeah. And that too gives you our calendar with all these events we've been talking about, everything from the dog archaeologist to the pause to read to baby story time to crafts.
Yep.
Yeah. It's been sort of exciting seeing this build back up. Of course, so many people just didn't come when we were undergoing our construction. But when you look at it now, the increase in readership and the number of books people are checking out. And
the usage of rooms and attendance at programs and everything, it's just flourished. It's amazing. It's fun to watch, too.
It is. Well, and that came from a lot of hard work finding out what did the people of Peoria want in a library.
Definitely.
But if you look at the way you can renew things online, put things on hold, all the new books and materials we get all of the time. I had a reporter call me and wanted numbers from 10 years ago.
Compared to now?
Yeah, compared to now. And it's truly astounding. Yeah. Not only the number, but just even our book budget, how much bigger our book budget is.
Well, we have to meet the needs. Have to meet the needs.
But I think that comes too from having efficient buildings, that we don't have to put all the money into heat and light and repairing things, repairing the boilers, because those things are all up and running. And so while summer reading had maybe dropped off a little bit, it's back, it's bigger, it's better.
Yes.
And summer reading started when? It's like 65 years ago?
We are in our 68th year this year.
68.
68 years. Amazing.
And it's much different than
Yes,
the days when
yes.
you had to read a book and stand there and give a
do
book
your book report.
book report for the librarian.
And it
which-
was only kids at that point.
Yeah,
and,
it's only
we've-
children.
Over the years, we've included the whole family. It makes it something they can do together and enjoy together.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It works a lot. And many places don't do that.
No, a lot of
Yeah.
places still are. It is a summer reading program for the kids,
Right.
which is fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
why not include the whole family?
Yeah, exactly. And we did get away, too, from giving people funny little things each week, which was something we used to do.
Yeah, weekly.
And then you had a package full of funny little things
That's
your
a
house.
good way to put it. Yeah,
But
yeah.
we decided it was better to give the big prizes, like
to
the
focus
Chiefs,
on the bigger. Mm-hmm.
the Chiefs ticket, the great big summer reading party, the big prizes you can get with the drawing.
Definitely.
Yeah. So,
Spend our money a little different.
yeah. So let's talk about the dates again. Sign up to
May 1st,
May
sign
1st.
up, and you can sign up at any location, including the Bookmobile, like you said.
And it starts what day?
June 9th is the first week, so Monday,
To
June
sign
9th,
in,
to
yeah.
sign in for your 3 hours. So you can come in anytime that week and sign in that you've read your time. And then, like we said, there's kind of a built-in buffer there. It's a 7-week program, but you only need to do 6 of the 7 weeks to get your party pass.
To get everything.
Yes, to
to
get
get all the
everything.
bells and whistles for the entire
Exactly.
program. And then what's the last day they can sign in?
Saturday, July 26th is the end of the program.
Okay.
And then we'll be furiously getting all of our information together, all of our stats, and ready to go for our party on July 29th.
Yeah, so we'll just tell people to remember to pick up your Chiefs vouchers and your party pass. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Well, it's going to be exciting, Alyce. You and I are going to be tired, but we can't
Yes.
wait for everybody to come in and sign
It's
up.
a fun tired.
Yeah. So thanks for coming.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's so much going on at the library. Even before sign up starts, be sure you check our May calendar and our June calendar and see all those programs you want to get to, the movies, the crafts, the story times, the programs for adults, the series book discussions. There's always something going on at Peoria Public Library. And so when you come in to get your books or check out your movies and music, whatever you're there for, come to a meeting, make sure you see what else is going on. All that information is on our website at peoriapubliclibrary.org. You can get our newsletter. If you don't want to do any of that, you can call and we'll tell you what's going on. Just call 497-2000 and we'll give you all the information. We'll see you next week on Information Please.